a couple of requests on changing the trigger fish on your Shark Chomp board, so I wanted to take a minute and walk you through doing this. There's a few different steps, but hopefully if you're following along, it won't be too terribly complicated. So when you are playing this game, when you open Shark Chomp, it should open in the edit mode, and then you typically go to slideshow, play from start, and we'll go ahead and do the initial board. I know from creating the game that on all of the initial boards, this blue fish is the trigger. And so what that trigger does is make all the other fish disappear, make the side images disappear, enlarge the shark, make the chomp and the home button appear. And so what we want to do right now is make the trigger something other than that blue fish. So in order to do that, you'll come to the slide. So this is slide 3. It's the initial sound for the G. And what we'll do is, you'll see a lot of things on here. This is not how the game is displayed, but in order to create it, it has to have all the elements. And a lot of the way things work are done through PowerPoint animations, which is a really powerful and cool tool. It can be a little overwhelming. So right away, when you click this animations tab, which I'm working off a Mac, I'm not entirely sure how this works on a PC, but I hope it's similar. When you click this animation section, you're going to see a lot of kind of little lightning symbols pop up. That just shows you where all the animations are. Some of them are layered. What you'll want to do is click animation pane. And this is going to show you all of the animations. So all of these ones that say trigger, rectangle, and then the name of an image are these sidebars. And so, or these side images. So what these animations are doing right here is saying when somebody clicks goat, goat disappears. Then you get into these triggers, which say picture 76. These are all the fish that live inside the shark. And these each have two, the wiggle and then the jump out. And so as you keep scrolling, you're going to see suddenly there's one of these, picture 74, that has way more actions than any of the others. That is your trigger fish. So what you want to do, again, I'm working on a Mac, you click the top one that isn't those first initial two. So I'm sorry, it's not the top one. You click the third one, which should be the first one that has this little clock image. And again, I'm working on a Mac, hit shift, and then you highlight everything below that. And so this is just saying, I want everything to disappear. I want the chomp to come up. I want the shark to enlarge. I want the home button to come up. I want there to be the chomp sound. And then what you're going to do, we want to get it out from this picture 74, and we want to move it to another picture number. We don't want to move it to a rectangle because those are going to be the side images, and we don't want those to trigger the chomp. So we're just going to move it up. That's going to bump it up 1, so it interrupts kind of the 2 jump out, the wiggle and jump out associated with that blue fish. Now it would be the first thing that happened, which we don't want that to be the case. Now it's associated with, you'll see over here, the gate. So if we left it like this, we would click the gate picture, and then it would make the chomp happen after you click the gate picture. Again, we don't want that. I just clicked it twice. We don't want it to happen with a glove. And so now we're at picture 83. And so you can see here, I still have the original 2 actions that are associated with that picture, which is what you want. And now all of the other actions are below that. But now they're associated with picture 83 as opposed to 74. So it's no longer the blue fish. I think 83 is the small yellow fish, but we will find out. So now if I leave it like that, and I go here, and we can go back to slideshow, play from start. We'll go to the initial board again. You'll see I'll click the blue fish. Nothing happens. So the blue fish is no longer the trigger fish. But now when I click the yellow fish, everything happens with that yellow fish now. I hope this helps. If you need to, rewatch the video. If you still have questions, please feel free to leave a comment in under this video, reach out to me on TPT. I'm also on Instagram at Speechy Street, so feel free to contact me however works best for you. I want to make sure you're getting the most use out of this game and that the kids aren't catching on too quickly. So if you need more assistance, let me know and I'm happy to help.